let me know when you're ready, and I'll press play.
All right.
I don't know what that means.
So I'm not talking about board games. I'm going to talk about whether or not you should play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Tristen. I'm a fourth-year computer science major, and I've been playing D&D for a couple of years now, and I thought I would share it with people. Also, I lied to you just now. I'm not going to talk about whether or not you should play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm going to talk about why everyone should play Dungeons and Dragons, because when I was making this, there was literally no reason that I could come up with why anybody shouldn't play D&D. It's really a game for everybody, and I have some props over here, and I apologize if you've played before. It might be a little bit boring for a couple slides. So what is D&D? You get to be a hero and go on quests. You get to do exciting rescues and uncover mysterious plots and literally do whatever you want to do. So that kind of sounds like a video game, right? Like you're a hero and you go and do things. That sounds like a video game. But it's together with your friends in person, and unlike a video game where somebody pre-wrote something for you, you can literally do anything. So how do you play Dungeons and Dragons? Well, there's a dungeon master, which is like a narrator and sets up a world, and everybody comes together and has a character, and you all play together, roll some dice, and do collaborative storytelling. And so collaborative storytelling basically is there's a dungeon master and they set up a world, they set up a situation, they set up some shenanigans that are going down and some people in the world, and then all the players have a character and they do things in that world and shit happens. So all you need to play D&D is some dice. You need to read the rules a little bit. I need to back up. You need somebody to be a dungeon master, and you need some friends, and you need to make some characters. That's it. So to make a character, you just come up with somebody that you want to be. Choose, be an elf or something, or maybe choose a sorcerer, and definitely try to steal from things you know, like a Legolas Indiana Jones is amazing. And think about who you are and what that character really is. Why does your character do what they do? And you can be literally whoever you want to be in the world. There's this awesome website called D&D Beyond that you should check out, and it walks you through creating your own character. And if you don't know anything about D&D, it's perfect. If you know everything about D&D, it's also perfect, and you can just play right away. So that's D&D. What makes D&D special? Why am I here talking to you about D&D? And it's all of those things, which I'll go into in a moment. And yeah, D&D is awesome. So first of all, imagination. You can do anything. You be a different person. And D&D just stretches your imagination, whether you're a player or DM, and you can just go and think about what your character is and just do anything. It's super inclusive. It's probably the friendliest community I've ever been a part of, and all of your friends are there to have fun and play, and it's not like any of the stereotypes would let you to believe, and it's really open for anybody. That is a picture of me and my friends, and D&D is an extremely social game where literally all you're doing is coming together and having fun with friends. And it's probably the most bonding experience I've had in any sort of board game thing or just friend time. And it's really fun. You're just jumping into a fantasy world with characters that you can just become. And you work together and weave a story and make things that you'll never forget. And also, I think that you should all think about being a dungeon master too. Be that narrator. It's just as fun as being a player, and it's super rewarding to weave a world and weave a story, and then have your friends play that and have a good time. And it's really, really not as hard as it seems. It was. You should really just try it. That's what stopped me for a long time from playing, was I couldn't find a DM, and then I decided, well, I'll do it. And then I did, and it really wasn't that hard, and it was super fun. And if you're like me and you have no time, there's this thing called Adventurers League where people write things for you, and then you don't have to make the worlds yourself. And you can just, that's one we played, because I have no time to actually make anything, and you can just run them. These are some interesting things that my friend all told me are great memories, such as the one time where one of our characters tried to calm down a crowd by jumping up on a table and playing a song, and ended up breaking the table and breaking their instrument. And I think that you guys should all give D&D a chance, and I hope you all have a great time and play some D&D.